Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're exploring a unique release from Argos, Love Triumphs Over War. It is a departure from their usual style, but it carries a hint of their DNA. When I first smelled it, I was pleasantly surprised by its subtle French vintage influence. Argos fragrances, known for their highly artistic hand polish and painted bottles, super luxurious, long-lasting fragrances with notes expertly chosen based on Greek and Roman mythology. Love Triumphs Over War is inspired by the Flemish Baroque paintings of Peter Paul Rubens, known for his dynamic art that captures movement, rich colors, and sensuality. His dramatic style often drew from Greek mythology and Christianity. I love how it follows the story of Venus seducing Eros and disarming him from war, and that's how Love Triumphs Over War was born. This scent has an old world aristocracy vibe, but with modern twists, definitely a timeless classic. So as you can see by the story behind this creation, it is a romantic scent that is opulent, classy, and modern with a vintage French twist to it. And I have to say, this perfume has a romantic yet classic, strong character with an enormous sillage, very long-lasting and powerful, but yet lovable on the first spray. Love Triumphs Over War is a lively and harmonious blend that's both fresh and floral with fruity sweetness facets. It is an opulent, high society powdery rose with deep resinous, musky, woody undertones. It is subdued by the powdery florals and citrus fruits. There's the beautiful bottle. Extremely detailed. There's the cap. Yeah, this one was definitely a surprise to me, and it was a pleasant one because of that opulent, bold, loud, classic French vintage perfumery style. But not completely, only like 30 or 40% of it. The rest has this modern twist to it, which I really like. It is very well executed, and it has a very nice balance to it from the both worlds. And I think a lot of people would enjoy this. The ones that like modern fragrances would really like this, and the ones that are into vintage opulent fragrances would also enjoy this as well. Now, Love Triumphs Over War opens up with this bright, fresh, and sweet opening. The bergamot provides a zesty and uplifting citrusy burst, while orange blossom adds sweet floral and slightly creamy undertone. Yeah, I can definitely smell the blackcurrant as well, which introduces a juicy and berry-like sweetness, which is accompanied with this beautiful, floral, rich, romantic, and intoxicating aroma of rose petals that add to sweetness and fruity undertones. The rose petals are rich and full-bodied in this fragrance. It also creates a powdery, green, and fresh aspects to the fragrance as well. Yeah, I can definitely smell the orange in here as well, which enhances the citrusy facet, possibly with a sweeter touch. You also have tuberose in here, which I can smell, which tuberose infuses a rich, creamy, and heady floral note. And at last, as the one of the main top notes that gives this fragrance its modern twist is raspberry, which introduces a fruity, slightly tart, and berry-like sweetness, which is enhanced by blackcurrant. Now, as Love Triumphs Over War transitions into its heart, the fragrance becomes more powdery, slightly sweeter, with floral aromas, which is from violet. And I think that's where the fragrance becomes kind of vintage, or it kind of gets that characteristics of that opulent French vintage perfumery. I think the violet definitely helps the scent to do that. Now, the violet is also accentuated with iris's powdery, earthy, and slightly woody note as well. So you can definitely say that this perfume is very powdery, or some might like to say it is very dusty. And I think that's where this vintage aura kind of comes in and gets the characteristics from the violet and the iris. Then you're welcomed by this warm, spicy, and aromatic facet, which is the note clove, which also gets amped up by cinnamon bark, which provides a rich, spicy, and sweet cinnamon aroma. I can definitely smell some gardenia in here as well, which offers a creamy, white floral and tropical aroma, which complements the sweet, exotic, and floral fragrance with hints of banana and jasmine of ylang ylang. Yes, you heard me right. There's some ylang ylang and gardenia in here, which they complement each other really well. And at last, you have geranium, which contributes a fresh green and slightly rosy scent, which accentuates the rose petals beautifully. I do have the dry down here, which I sprayed it about 7 hours ago this morning. And comparing these, I can see that in the dry down, you got this warming amber, which provides a cozy, resinous, and slightly sweet aroma with hints of earthiness. Also, we have cashmere wood, which imparts a smooth, woody, and slightly creamy note, which complements the creamy, sweet, and woody aroma of luxurious Mysore sandalwood. And of course, at last, you have your synthetic white musk that adds a clean, soft, and powdery scent, just like skin scent, that carries the longevity of Love Triumphs Over War. So all in all, what you get with Love Triumphs Over War, it is an harmonious blend of vibrant citrus, which is part of the top notes, essential floral bouquet, which is part of the middle notes, and a warm, comforting embrace of woods and vanilla, which is part of the base notes. It is an opulent, high society, powdery rose with deep resonance, musky, woody undertones, subdued by the powdery florals and citrus fruits. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Love Triumphs Over War has an old world aristocracy vibe, but with a modern twist. It is a timeless perfume. It is a balanced, alluring scent with a touch of sweetness, perfect for those who appreciate a versatile floral, fruity, and elegant fragrance. Alright, you guys, so that's all I have for Love Triumphs Over War by Argos. I hope this one was enough information and data regarding this fragrance. Again, this one definitely took me by surprise. I was not expecting anything like this from Argos, and I think it was a good surprise, because I think it's a good thing to surprise your audience and always take chances and go a different route. And I think they executed this perfectly to create that bold, opulent, sexy, vintage French perfumery, almost chypre kind of a style, but yet with a modern twist to it. Again, this one leans a little bit on the feminine side, but I know a lot of guys that love this kind of feminine, vintage, chypre French kind of fragrances. So I would definitely suggest you to get a sample and test drive this on your skin, see how it reacts and how it responds to your skin. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.